What if the greatest gift you could ever offer turned into the very reason you felt overlooked? Introducing Helen Carter, a 39-year-old aunt from Boston, whose understated kindness serves as the foundation of her family's unity. Amidst unexpected tuition fees and the funding of dream getaways, Helen seeks not gratitude but rather a sense of belonging. Yet it was merely a casual remark at a family gathering that dismantled that illusion. "She's only invited because she pays for everything," her granddaughter quipped, laughter dancing in her voice. It may sound like jest, yet it holds a kernel of truth. In that instant, Helen perceived with clarity. Had her affection been misconstrued as obligation? Were the relationships she held dear acquired rather than cultivated? This narrative transcends her individual experience. It serves as a contemplation for those who have pondered, am I cherished for my essence or for my contributions? Remain with us, for Helen's journey transcends mere financial matters. It revolves around the journey of reclaiming one's identity, establishing boundaries and rediscovering a love that transcends materialism. Similar, arrange and activate notifications. This narrative might transform your perspective on your family. In the wake of Lily's harsh words, Helen finds herself face to face with a painful truth she has long evaded. As the family's financial cornerstone, her benevolent spirit has been eclipsed by the weight of the cost. Is her worth to them merely transactional? The lingering question looms like a shadowy figure. Has she unknowingly exchanged love for duty? Every gift, every dollar, appears to have forged unseen bonds tethering connections to exchanges. In the quiet embrace of this realization, Helen perceives for the first time how her talents and earnest assistance have fostered expectations rather than genuine connections. The essence has shifted from shared laughter and mutual support to a focus on concrete measures of worth. The stakes are elevated, transcending mere financial implications to touch upon deeper emotional currents. Will she persist in her role as the benefactor, or will she reshape her position within the family? This crucial juncture compels Helen to confront a choice, balancing affection with obligation, striving for genuineness in her connections. It is a fragile equilibrium to maintain, yet one that must be confronted directly. As Helen gazes from this brink, which direction will she take? To uncover the truth, let us delve into the unfolding conflict that lies ahead. In the finale, Helen comes to a profound understanding that her financial contributions have shifted the dynamics within her family. As we immerse ourselves further into the narrative, we arrive at Lily's opulent celebration, the opulent lighting, the intricate decorations, and the spread of delectable cuisine, none of which reveal to Helen that it was all made possible by her steadfast, yet unassuming financial backing. Unbeknownst to Helen, she plays the role of the unseen benefactor, underwriting a remarkable evening, but not quite in the manner she envisioned. The sound of laughter and the gentle clinking of glasses permeate the evening air, creating a vivid backdrop to the tumultuous thoughts swirling within Helen's mind. An intriguing question emerges. How did their family come to not only anticipate, but subtly insist on financial assistance? A fragment of her had once perceived generosity as a manifestation of love, yet now it resonated as empty, ensnared in a relentless loop of unfulfilled anticipation. As Robert raised his glass to honor his daughter, his heartfelt words resonated, with appreciation for the enchanting evening they had shared, yet his gaze remained steadfastly averted from Helen. Her presence seemed to fade into the background, eclipsed by unacknowledged duties and unnoticed efforts. A sharp sting of resentment and disappointment pierced her heart. She had transformed into a mere specter at this festivity, a wellspring of financial support for aspirations, yet devoid of any recognition. Were familial bonds destined to persist in quiet sacrifice, or might they flourish through a reimagining of shared gratitude and open dialogue? This gathering marked a pinnacle, resonating deeply with all present, as well as with Helen's long-suppressed feelings, now impossible to overlook or trivialize. It is a moment of reflection, for her and her family's collective grasp of affection and encouragement. What unfolds next for Helen? Will she confront these tensions directly and transform this silent plea into a conversation of healing? What actions might she pursue to mend a family bond grounded in affection rather than a sense of obligation? We find ourselves at a pivotal moment, eager to witness how Helen will maneuver through these trials as the melody dwindles and genuine feelings call for understanding. What unfolds next? Let us uncover the truth. Amidst what ought to be a celebration of familial bonds, Helen finds herself on the periphery, a visitor in a once familiar space, now rendered foreign. Her heart plummets as she observes the exuberant festivities, adorned with opulence and resonating with laughter, much of which she unknowingly supports. The climax of this tension unfolds at Lily's extravagant party, financed by Helen, exposing the unseen ties that connect her to her family, delicately balanced on the edge of financial duty. As the evening deepened, Helen found herself enveloped in a fleeting sense of appreciation. Gratitude resonated in her mind, every word a testament to how her efforts had transformed into the very fabric of family dialogue. Her endeavors, aimed at fortifying the connection, now appeared to yield nothing more than transient smiles and hollow recognitions. Amidst the laughter of family jokes, playful teasing danced around her, subtly acknowledging her position as their financial savior. Laughter echoed through the air, yet every chuckle pierced like a blade, underscoring her sense of isolation. Helen's eyes revealed her inner turmoil, shimmering with unshed tears, concealing the disappointment that accompanied her transformation into a mere walking ledger. Ensnared in a swirling conundrum of pain and obligation, Helen ponders whether her sacrifices have genuinely touched the hearts of others. Has she reduced to merely serving as the family's source of funds? The irony hangs heavy in the air as she reflects on the love she once yearned for, now burdened by the heaviness of unreturned affection. At this juncture, Helen senses the gulf expanding, a separation forged by once shared experiences now exchanged. How did it arrive at this juncture, where laughter is derived from the erosion of her dignity, and affection is bartered as if it were a mere relic of the past? Has it always been this way? Or is there a glimmer of hope for transformation? Helen ponders whether anyone truly perceives her, beyond the facade of monetary discussions. Yet, within the depths, a seed of recovery has begun to take root. With unwavering resolve, she understands that the moment has come to discover what truly lies beneath the surface. Amidst the murmurs that swirl around her, a memory beckons gently, reminiscent of a letter, a vow from a time long past. Might this be the gateway to a fresh perspective with Lily? What comes next? Let us uncover the truth. In the stillness of her room, Helen found herself wrestling with the tumult of feelings that had surged from a family gathering, one that had transformed her from a cherished aunt into a figure reminiscent of a loan shark. It was then that her gaze fell upon an old box, adorned with seashell stickers, beckoning her to explore its contents. Within those walls, she uncovered echoes of a family getaway from long ago, a period when joy and connection flourished, unburdened by the weight of expectations. Among these cherished keepsakes lay a letter, weathered by the passage of time yet resonant in its unadorned beauty, addressed to her niece Lily. In Helen's tidy script, the letter conveyed dreams, intimate secrets, and a connection strengthened through joyful moments long before the emphasis shifted to financial aid. In that instant, Helen understood the power of this letter to close the chasm that wealth had forged between them. With a heart brimming with hope, Helen gazes at Lily, letter clutched tightly, poised to kindle a flame of understanding and warmth that has long been overshadowed by the burden of unvoiced beliefs. In the sunroom, Helen discovered Lily, her gaze fixed on her phone, the enthusiasm in her demeanor waning. "Lily," Helen murmured gently, settling into the chair opposite her. She passed the letter to Lily, observing as her curiosity eclipsed her doubts. As Lily read the poignant words aloud, her voice quivered, each sentence unraveling the intricate layers that had obscured their relationship. The letter evoked in Lily not merely the treasure of memories, but also the profound emotional bond they had cultivated together. The atmosphere in the room shifted not due to the absence of a weight, but rather from the infusion of something vibrant and tangible. Lily lifted her gaze, her eyes clouded yet shimmering with a hint of newfound insight. "What led us to allow this to slip away?" Lily inquires, her voice heavy with feeling. "I suppose I've lost sight of all the joy we once shared, those moments when we didn't rely on money or gatherings to feel complete." Her statement is both an epiphany and an inquiry, probing the depths of their present connection. This dialogue serves as a reminder of how often we underestimate the power of seemingly insignificant moments and subtle gestures to profoundly alter the dynamics of our connections. What is it about a simple letter, a mirror of affection, that holds such remarkable transformative power? Will it be able to mend the fractures in their bond? As we explore further into their sincere dialogue, revelations unfold. What comes next? Let us delve into how this crucial juncture can pave the way for healing and insight. Amidst the unfolding narrative, a humble letter stirs the recollection of a cherished connection, a connection once untouched by the weight of expectation or the allure of riches. As the dialogue progresses, Helen's voice quivers gently with feeling, recounting tales of years spent in quiet devotion. Her words are not fueled by bitterness, but rather by a longing to be acknowledged and comprehended beyond the realm of her monetary input. Lily listens. Her curiosity piqued at first, but soon she finds herself enveloped in a profound awareness. Her eyes, previously shrouded in the haze of youthful oblivion, now mirror Helen's anguish and unwavering commitment. In that moment of introspection, Lily comes to understand the love that has blossomed from every act of kindness, not from obligation, but from a deep-seated commitment to family. Overwhelmed by this sudden clarity, Lily's voice trembled, imbued with genuine emotion as she whispered an apology so profound it resonated through the years they had missed. With tears glistening in her eyes, she vows to close the emotional gap, to cultivate a relationship that flourishes with authentic connection. This touching moment, steeped in vulnerability, signifies the start of a new journey toward stronger family connections. Thus, they embark on crafting visions for collective experiences, cherishing togetherness above material offerings and prioritizing significance over treasured belongings. This poignant revelation resonates deeply, prompting the audience to reflect. In our own families, how frequently do we fail to recognize the quiet sacrifices made in the name of love? Indeed, family transcends mere financial expenditure. It is fundamentally about the moments we share together. As we transition to the next scene, we uncover vital lessons regarding the importance of establishing boundaries and the restorative influence of candid conversation. What comes next? Let us uncover the truth. A poignant scene unfolded as Helen and Lily embarked on the journey of healing their relationship. This prompted us to contemplate the fundamental universal truths regarding the importance of transparent communication and the establishment of healthy boundaries within our families. The bonds we forge are frequently tested by the silent expectations and assumptions we carry within us. It is only through sincere conversation that we uncover profound insights. Envision a family dynamic where each person is liberated to articulate their needs without the shadow of judgment looming overhead. A space where every member understands their worth extends beyond material contributions, embracing the essence of their being. This exemplifies the strength of open dialogue, closing the chasm that confusion and silence frequently establish. One captivating revelation is that establishing boundaries is not about erecting barriers, but rather about cultivating an environment where love and respect can flourish. Helen's journey reveals that establishing healthy boundaries is essential to prevent our help and support from transforming into obligations that can undermine our relationships. They enable us to offer our gifts with genuine sincerity and to accept gratitude with grace, nurturing the bonds we hold dear. In fostering a space filled with mutual respect and gratitude, we recognize that every family member brings their unique strengths and viewpoints to the table. It revolves around perceiving one another as equals, understanding that the growth of an individual contributes to the collective growth of the family. This prompts us to reflect. How frequently do we convey sincere appreciation to our dear ones, not merely for their actions, but for their very essence? Expressing gratitude among family members serves as the essential glue that binds the bricks of their relationships, creating a strong and enduring structure. It fortifies the connection in a manner that material possessions never could. In every relationship, particularly those rooted in blood, the ongoing process of reassessing and articulating our gratitude fortifies our connections and enhances the family unit. Are we genuinely attuned to one another's voices? Are we creating an environment where our voices, hopes, and concerns can resonate and be truly understood? In contemplating these inquiries, we come to understand that the strength of families resides in these nuanced yet impactful exchanges. What comes next? Let us delve into the ways these lessons manifest in our own experiences, encouraging us to cherish quality moments and authentic connections, recognizing the significance of family for the warmth and affection they offer, transcending mere material concerns. Continue reading to uncover methods for nurturing authentic, heartfelt connections with those you cherish. In contemplating Helen's journey, one might ponder this. How frequently do we associate love with our material offerings, rather than the moments we share in each other's company? We have just witnessed how Helen's epiphany transformed her perception of the true essence of family. This serves as a moment for reflection, urging each of us to consider. Are we perhaps too preoccupied with the act of giving, when the most precious offering we can provide is our time and undivided attention? Let us hold dear the invaluable moments shared with our beloved, for they hold a significance far beyond any material gift that wealth can procure. True connections blossom from shared experiences, heartfelt conversations, and laughter that lingers long after the moment has faded. It is not the opulence of gifts that unites us, but rather the profound love and understanding we share. Consider taking a moment today to connect with a family member and remind them of their importance in your life. Through the nurturing of authentic relationships, we not only repair divides, but also construct pathways for what lies ahead. Are you prepared to welcome these values into your life? Let us delve into the ways in which Helen and her family will carry forth this journey of love and understanding in the days to come. In contemplating Helen's journey, we observe a metamorphosis that transcends simple monetary transactions. What started as a mere exchange, where affection was confused with monetary assistance, has transformed into a profound connection. Helen's sincere dialogue with Lily signifies the dawn of a new chapter, a chapter where genuine connections take root. The family, previously reliant on Helen's kindness, gradually starts to embrace a fresh perspective, grounded in mutual respect and authentic connection. The transformation unfolds not in an instant, but rather over time, as each family member starts to grasp the profound significance of their connections. By fostering open dialogue and expressing genuine remorse, they come to value Helen for her true self, rather than merely for her contributions. Their renewed connection, highlighted by laughter and significant gestures, vividly illustrates the essence of family, a foundation built on love rather than duty. As Helen's family transitions from a facade of gratitude to a heartfelt appreciation, they discover resilience in their evolving bond. It serves as a profound reminder that family transcends material offerings. It is shaped by the enduring bonds you cultivate over time. What lies ahead for Helen and her family as they navigate this path of transformation? Let us uncover the truth. As we accompany Helen on her journey, observing her evolution from a reserved benefactor to a cherished family member through her genuine connections, we are reminded of the deep lessons she has embraced. Family transcends the value of money or extravagant presents. It is defined by the love and time we dedicate to one another. I encourage you to contemplate the intricacies of your own family relationships. Are there connections that require healing or bonds that need fostering? It is in the subtle instances, a casual phone call, a meal enjoyed together, a candid conversation, that genuine bonds are created. Consider this. When did you last embrace your family free from any expectations or demands. Today, embrace the opportunity for a genuine connection. Extend your hand, demonstrate your concern, maybe recount a tale from your soul or lend an attentive ear. Love flourishes not through extravagant displays, but through the simple, daily expressions of empathy and compassion. In Helen's journey, she found that by placing emotional connections at the forefront, we weave together a tapestry of trust, respect, and love that endures through the ages. What awaits Helen in her quest for rediscovery and self-expression? Let us uncover the truth. As we contemplate the deep bonds Helen has recently started to forge with her family, let us embrace a moment of serene introspection. Picture Helen poised by the window, a blank canvas awaiting her touch, the hues yet to coalesce into a masterpiece. In this sanctuary, liberated from the relentless demands of being the family's financial provider, she starts to ponder, who am I apart from the roles I've embraced? As Helen navigates the tapestry of her memories, she remembers the passions that once set her heart alight, those creative sparks now reigniting into a vibrant blaze. It was the unadorned gesture of retreating, granting herself the space to inhale, that beckoned these long-buried yearnings to emerge once more. As Helen returned to painting, she discovered that her brushstrokes were awakening fragments of her soul that had been buried deep within her for far too long. This transcended mere art. It became a journey of self-discovery, a narrative revealing itself upon the canvas. Through her art, Helen delved into the emotions she had long concealed, the questions that lingered unanswered, and the dreams she had softly set aside. It transformed into a medium of self-expression, with the layers of paint mirroring the complexity of her journey, from vibrant, joyful moments to the somber hues of struggle. During these moments of creativity, she unearthed a profound sense of tranquility and satisfaction that surpassed mere material achievements, serving as a reminder to herself and to us that our true passions frequently unlock a richer comprehension of our own identities. In contemplating this journey of self-discovery, Helen expresses, "Through rekindling my passion for painting, I came to understand the significance of tending to my spirit with the same dedication we offer to those around us. Thus I pose this question to you. Which facets of your identity are poised, yearning to illuminate once more, should you grant them the opportunity? Reclaiming your passion transcends mere indulgence in a hobby. It is a profound journey toward wholeness." As this chapter of Helen's life comes to an end, we witness not merely a woman cherished by her family, but a complete individual who both loved and was loved for her true self, an artist fully embracing her craft and her existence with renewed fervor. What comes next? Let us uncover the truth. In our exploration of Helen's emotional journey and her rekindled passion for painting, we shall encounter the individuals who significantly influence this new chapter of her life, her encouraging friends and colleagues. In a quaint art gallery, Helen encounters Sophia, a fellow artist whose lively spirit mirrors the vivid hues of her artwork. Sophia swiftly emerges as a trusted ally, urging Helen to chase her artistic ambitions with unwavering courage. Thanks to Sophia's generous encouragement, Helen finds the courage to showcase her artwork to the public for the very first time. Meanwhile, at work, Helen discovers camaraderie among her colleagues, who evolve from simple office acquaintances into genuine friends she can rely on. Introducing Jake, a clever analyst known for his love of motivational quotes, and Sarah, an empathetic project manager who is always there to lend an ear. They not only bore the weight of Helen's professional responsibilities during lengthy office meetings, but also embraced her personal struggles during coffee breaks, which were rich with laughter and empathy. These connections evolved into her newfound support network, a collective that honored her strengths and elevated her during times of uncertainty. She learned a deep lesson. Family transcends mere blood ties. It is shaped by those who stand by you, nurturing your growth. Enveloped in their steadfast encouragement, Helen discovered the equilibrium she had long sought, a harmony between obligation and longing, between generosity and acceptance. She came to understand that, although The value of family will forever be treasured. The affection and regard she gains from friends hold equal significance. This epiphany enveloped her in a joy she had long thought lost to time. It brought immense joy to realize that she was cherished not for her sacrifices, but for the essence of her being. Yet, what insights might she glean from these experiences? And in what ways might they transform her perspective on her family? As these revelations unfolded, Helen started to set new personal and familial boundaries, resulting in deeper and more genuine connections with those around her. The transformation was striking, yet what unfolds next in Helen's narrative? Let us explore the ways in which her personal insights may influence our existence. Helen's journey has unveiled the beauty of supportive friendships beyond her family circle, enabling her to reignite her passion for painting and delve into new dimensions of her identity. This, esteemed audience, is the essence of our narrative today. The profound ability residing in each of us to reshape our familial bonds and cultivate our own joy. Have you ever experienced the burden of expectations, much like Helen, that obscure your authentic self? We must keep in mind that our unique selves should never be relinquished in the name of obligation. The essence of familial love is not rooted in monetary exchanges or duties, but rather in authentic understanding, mutual respect, and heartfelt emotional support. In embracing our individuality, much like Helen did with her fervor for painting, we nurture an inherent wellspring of joy that radiates to those in our midst. Reflect on this. Have you dedicated a moment today to celebrate your passions or seek out someone who elevates your mood? Creating a healthier family dynamic transcends mere maintenance of the status quo or financial provision. It involves nurturing relationships that are rooted in respect and love. Let Helen's journey ignite the passion within you to chase what genuinely sets your spirit ablaze. Embrace the company of those who honor your achievements, revel in your happiness, and value the path you tread. It is through the pursuit of our passions and the company of those who uplift us that we can foster a positive ripple effect, one that fortifies the bonds within our families. As you ponder your own existence, take a moment to evaluate if your present family dynamics foster or stifle your sense of self. Embrace your individuality with confidence and without the need for justification. Within each of us lies the potential to reshape our relationships, infusing them with authenticity and warmth that brings them to vibrant life. What lies ahead in your journey? Will you embrace the opportunity to pursue a life that resonates with your passion today? Always keep in mind that the most precious offering you can present to your loved ones is authenticity.